Hello friends, I'm Rage Panda and we are back again with our free-to-play account on Bloodline, Heroes of Lithas. We got ourselves a fancy new outfit. Gotta love it. Looking quite regal. So since I got a legendary on here, I don't think that I'm gonna go and I don't know. The extra 20 rings is pretty nice, isn't it? It's pretty nice. We want that. We want the extra 20 rings. Yeah, we're gonna do it on here. And, you know, feeling lucky. Feeling lucky. Come on, Mythic. We want to see the red.
Give me a taste of the action.
Legendary, terrible character. Lovely. Not a fan.
I will make them fear.
Ooh, is he epic? Okay, well, he's usable. Quite usable. Damn, he got hexproof and he got cutthroat. And you know what? Scrappy is fine. And we got an upgrade for our Bloodstone male tank. We got ourselves a team. We don't have any mythics. We're going to have to keep doing summons here and there. But that's pretty nice. In terms of charm, I didn't talk about this last time. In terms of charm, I always go to the first area. I get my node unlocked, and then I move on. Now, the reason that I move on, even though it takes 50 to get the first one, it takes 50 to get the second one, is because the characters already have a certain amount.
Stay a while.
For this one, it's 30. I think they all have 30. Also 30. So she only needs 45. Whereas I need to put another 50 into this character. So sometimes you just got to do a little bit of the math. Figure out what's going to be the best deal for you. I think that's going to be
Please,
not her.
Perhaps we could go somewhere more quiet.
And we just want to get those nodes unlocked so that we can be making even more daily gold. Lovely. Alright, so who are we getting rid of is the question. This man is getting reset. Thank you for your service. That'll be going directly into him. And he's got healthy and energetic. That is lovely. That is a great combo to have on him. This guy can occasionally be not as tanky as you'd want him to be. But luckily, that should help. Now, do I replace... I think I want my female Ignis. And that assassin has great stats, but I think she's got to go.
For my people. These blades will need sharpening.
I will make
this is definitely going to do better.
My bolts will fall like rain.
And those traits are just, I love it. I'm a happy guy.
Give me a
She is poop, and I'm not happy that I got her. Maybe I shouldn't be so negative about it, but that's the way I feel, and I'm sticking to it. But we're going to proceed into Chapter 3 with all of that good stuff. You'll see that we're already 691 on the leaderboard. I don't know if this is a relatively new server because we are still quite young. But we're making progress. We'll get there eventually. And I'll just click on the first top up so you can see we've still spent $0. None at all. And we don't intend to. Let's see how far we can get this guy going. Maybe get a little handful of diamonds, you know, a little handful. Well, that was rude. Calling my proposal meaningless. What a bum. Let's see, maybe we should use Instruments of Pain. That'll show him to talk back, am I right? I'm sure after that he'll want to be friends. I mean, that's how I make friends. I don't know about you. Alright, let's get our lineup set up, and then I'm gonna cruise on through some of these levels. I'm gonna go ahead and take off everyone. Alright. I believe we're gonna set it up this way. We have decent CC on our team, so I'm pretty happy about that. I just really want to kill their Lionstone fast, because they're annoying. So let's see where we're at. We overpower these guys pretty hard. By golly, I'll say it works. Alright, Chapter 3 should be easy peasy with this team, and hopefully we'll get enough diamonds pretty soon for one more multi-summon. It might take us a little while, but we need at least one more to make a really solid team. Well, I'm not gonna lie, it's not gonna be really solid until we get some full red and orange looking characters, but we'll see what happens. Another thing that we get to do now that we've done some summons is we get to reassign our characters. You can see the ones we had before pale in comparison to our new upgrades, and we just gotta love that. Hopefully it's the same story over here. Very nice. That's huge. Huge increase in profits. And soon we'll be able to add in the production district, and we'll really be making bank. I can't tell you enough. You gotta fall in love with the districts. They're gonna treat you well. Alright, it's time to join a guild. Now, who wants to have us apply? Do I want to apply, or do I just want to click the button and join? I'll tell you what I want to do. I want to just click the button and join. I would like to see more options, if I'm being honest with you. These are all relatively... Ooh, Purple Chaos. I love purple. It's awesome. And they've got not that many people on their team, which is not as awesome. Hellions is a bit bigger. Let's see what else we can find. Demonic Kings, max capacity. Oh, I should have joined the one at 49. Top rankers. Sure. Because we're going to get there one day, right? We're going to be top rank one day. Let's see what we got. Work this beast over a little bit. Oh boy. We're not making it. We're not making it, team. This is as I suspected. What are you gonna do? Gotta power up a little bit more. We're gonna get back to that story mode grind. I love how this guy is just chilling. And that's why I like this guy so much. The sustain that he puts out is fantastic, and he does it for the whole team. But the reason that that guy particularly was so tanky right there is because I had the flat stat trait and the percentage trait, and I think that really showed how much that makes a huge difference when you have both of them together. It just makes your guy off the charts. He's tankier than my tank. Like, that's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Alright, I'm back to the story grind, y'all. And now we are ready to upgrade some skills.
I've got the time.
Which is quite a fantastic thing. Now, personally, I like this guy's... I guess we're going to level this one up because that's what it wants us to do. I like this guy's heal over time. I think is great. The sustain that it gives is pretty nutty. And, you know, his other ability helps too. The ultimate, like... So this revives your characters if they die within 5 seconds of him doing his active skill, and it's pretty great. I'll be honest, like it can really change the way the battle goes, or it can do nothing. it can either be fantastic or it can do nothing. So that's what you got to be careful of. Now this guy is gonna be my carry now. Like, just that's who he is. He's gonna be my carry now. She is also very good, but I think he's going to treat us even better. So we're going to level up his skills first after we took care of our support, because when I have a high-level support doing the things that I need him to do, I tend to win more. So that's the way I'm going with it for now. And we're going to give him a couple levels in there, and a couple levels in there. And that's good enough for now. Nothing wrong with this passive. That's just not where I'm going to put my points at this time. And you know, we got a little extra gold. We're just going to crank this guy up.
My bolts will fall like
Make him a little bit bonkers. And actually, you know what? While we're at it, let's make this man a carry, am I right? Let's just do the whole thing. We're only gonna go up to rank 3 right now. We're still a little hungry for resources, but I think we're gonna be hitting people quite hard.
Swords will shatter, shields will break, but we will win this day.
All right. Can we do? Oh yeah. Time to get some power. I wonder if we'll have time to do the Ignis companion event. I'm not terribly bothered if we don't get it, but it would be nice. The more companions they have, the better. In fact, when I'm doing these explorations, I'm always hoping to get companion materials. It's the play. It is definitely the play. Let me see how hard this guy hits now. It's gonna be, oh yeah, just one-shotting people. He's a god. He's a god. We're overpowered. When we have our little red dots on our guild section, we always want to check those out, because it means usually one of two things. Either we'll have a chest over here, which we don't have right now, or we'll have the orders. And every time these orders are up, we just want to click on them and check in. We get a little bit of a buff that really goes a long way to making us successful. So we want to do that every time that we can. And when we get a little stronger, we'll be helping more in the raids, but as we've seen before, we're not super useful in that aspect right now. Now we'll see on the left side of my screen over here, I've got a little icon of a man, and that is because I don't have room for this prisoner. But as we've talked about before, we want to get all the prisoners we can for the free diamonds. So it's okay to just press exile. That puts him in the little icon in the corner there. And then what we need to do is go to our dungeon and free up some space. Now that we've recruited this young chap, kind of a useless guy to us, but it empties our cell and we got some diamonds for doing it. We're going to go back into the campaign menu, click on his picture, and capture him. And you'll see I already had another one stuck behind him there, a female griffin. So I'm going to do the same process again to get her freshly imprisoned so that I can farm her for jewels. So we've clicked through all we can on our new prisoner, and he is not yet completed, but we need that extra space for our extra prisoner, so we can just tap this little icon and use an interrogation scroll. We don't need to save him for anything, it's totally fine. We just use him whenever we need to. And we'll just go ahead and try to select all of the right options here. We're starting to figure it out. Starting to. There we go. Now we got another guy freed up.
Good steel
Easy as that.
but never broken.
And once again, back to the campaign screen. Click on her picture. And we got her. Easy. Similar to the interrogation scrolls on our little bebes, we can press the button in the corner here to restore energy with these energy potions. And I'm doing this because I have a little side quest that wanted me to do that, and I want to get it out of the way. I just want to keep up on these as I'm going through the stages, because I have been like 100 stages behind on doing these before, and it is a nightmare. So now we need to solve Senate issues. We also get consumables that let us do a new Senate issue. I generally just save them for when I'm doing side quests and I've already done my Senate issues. Then I can pop a Senate order and keep the train moving. I find that to be a pretty useful way to use them. You could, if you wanted to, go ahead and pop a bunch of them at once. Let's say you're failing a level over and over again and you need a stimulus of gold. That would be one way to do it. I prefer to get the food most of the time, but you know, you don't have to do that. There may be times even when, let's say, epic equipment shows up, maybe you want to start grabbing the epic equipment every time. That is yet another option. So I'm going to burn through chapter 3 and then we're going to wrap up the video. And the other consumable that lets you bypass the time gating a little bit is for carousing with your companions. You can see we have 19 vigor potions here. These ones I'm actually going to save for now, and the reason that I'm going to save them for now is because we have an event to get ourselves a companion, which is relatively easy to complete in a week if you are putting effort into that. And then we also have the 7 days, which can give us another companion. And it should be easy for us to get both of those companions, and after we get both of those companions, we're going to burn all of our potions, our energy potions, vigor potions, sorry, so that we can get as many resources as possible to upgrade our districts. And there's really, as far as I can tell, no reason to hang on to those vigor potions, except if you're trying to keep 1 or 2 so that if it shows up in a side quest, you can burn it and keep going with your side quests. And the last thing we're going to cover here in this video is expeditions, which we have just unlocked. Of course, I have my own strategies for these as well. After you send out your first little group of dudes and wait 10 minutes, you get to come back and you get to select one of 3 options. And when you're selecting those options, you have a chance to be able to pick diamonds, I always go for the diamonds first. And then I usually go for books after that so that I can level up skills. It doesn't matter if you have all of these teams leveled up. It really makes no difference. There's a little challenge sometimes at the end to see how much damage you can do to a final boss. We're not too concerned with that. So we're just going to put whatever works. Oh, we only have 3 parties available right now. Eventually we'll have 4, and that'll be a great time. So generally I'm going to go for diamonds first always, and then I'll usually go for books unless I'm really hurting for gold, and then I'll take the gold chests. I almost never take the
I've got some plans for us.
tiaras? I guess that's a tiara? That's that, or a necklace, or a bracelet, or whatever the one is over here, the blue one. I don't usually take those. Maybe I'm playing the game wrong. You'll have to let me know. That's going to do it for today. The video's probably getting long at this point. Off camera, I'm going to go ahead and complete Chapter 3, and I'll see you guys in the next one.